YouTube land, and welcome to another edition of the Crypto Mamma Mia, formerly known as the Middle-Aged Mom Does Crypto. So in today's edition, I will be addressing a question that was posed in my comment section. Yeah, you know how I love to interact with my Crypto Mamma Mia community? She actually posed a really good question. He or she posed, I'm guessing it could be a she, but he or she posed a really good question. And you know me, I'm here to educate and inform and give my opinions on certain things that will hopefully help you, right? So I'm going to explain and answer her question and why I do what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that in today's video. And with that being said, I do want to remind you though that I am just a YouTube vlogger. I am not a financial advisor. So these are just my opinions. They are not meant for you to take them as financial advice. Not at all. In fact, don't put like your 401k into anything that I talk about, because that is not the channel that you want. My channel is not the channel you want to be going to for that kind of stuff. You should not be going to any channel for that. You should definitely be doing your own due diligence. Also, to add to that, always, as part of your due diligence, make it a habit to look for the most recently published video on anything that you're trying to get into or wanting to do, whether it's online platforms, programs, businesses, anything. Make sure you do some due diligence, and it's really simple. All you have to do is type in the name on the search box here on top of YouTube, or even just look at my latest videos, because I do try to publish videos when I think something is not worth hanging on to, holding on to, or getting into, or it's dying already. So make sure you do that at the very, very least, right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get going with the video. So in today's video, I am going to be answering Megumi's question of, well, let me just read her comment. So it was a comment on one of my older videos, how to deposit and withdraw from Exodus Wallet and giving away some of my BTC. So this video was published a while back, but her question actually just came up recently, like a day or 2 days ago. And her comment was, hi, so the most stable coin is Tether, right? Could you shortly explain why? I know Bitcoin goes up and down, but how come Tether stays stable? Would you suggest me to trade my Bitcoins to Tether? Thank you. Okay, so Megumi, to answer your question, again, this is just my opinion, but you guys, including myself, people in general, should always take profits. So if you look at, let's see, the Bitcoin price, you know how Bitcoin does fluctuate like very, very frequently. So, you know, it can go up a whole lot, even like up to 1,000, 2,000 in a couple days, weeks, whatever the case may be. In fact, look at this chart. It was at 12,000. It even almost went up to maybe mid 12,000 range. Let's see, and that was just in a month, and then it went all the way back down to 10,000. Now it's slowly creeping its way back up to 11,000, right? And so today, as of September 16, it is 10,984. So what do I do when I see price pumps like that? I actually take profit, right? And that's where Tether comes in. So if you're not looking to cash out back into USD right away, you can cash out into Tether. So Tether, what is it? It is a, let's see, it's issued on the Bitcoin blockchain. Oh, and I got my information from my Cryptopedia, but I did a few article research type things, and I thought this one seemed to be the most simple explanation. But anyways, I'm just going to read it really quick. What is Tether? It is issued on the Bitcoin blockchain via the Omni layer protocol. A tether is an asset-backed token that is intended to serve as a gateway between fiat and cryptocurrencies. Again, if you're not going to exchange your Bitcoin right away into dollars or USD or other fiats, but you want to keep that profit, like let's go back to this chart here. Let's say you bought some at 10,264, and today's price is $10,984. Now, let's say you're not ready to cash it out into fiat quite yet, but you want to capture that gain, right? Because you did gain, like even just from here to today, you gained about, like the lowest point, you gained about, let's say roughly $700. So let's say you want to keep that profit of 700, but you're not ready to cash it out yet into fiat. That's where Tether comes in, right? Because each tether has a value equivalent to that of a single US dollar. So for every tether out there, it is backed by $1 US, right? So that's why it never goes below like I think the lowest I've ever seen it is like 99 cents or like 0.999 or something like that. Something really close to the dollar. So you'll never lose that 700. Maybe it'll go down. Like let's say you did put that 700 into Tether, like that 700 in Tether will never go lower than, like, let's say 698 or 699, you know? So you'll always have that value because it is pegged to the USD. And in order to ensure that the value of a single tether is always the same as the value of a single US dollar, for every tether that is issued, an asset of an equivalent value must be held by Tether Limited. So that's the company that, you know, has or puts out the USDT. You know, unlike Bitcoin, Bitcoin is something that is decentralized, right? Satoshi Nakamoto, we don't know who or what they are. So this one though is held by a company, Tether Limited. So they have however many Tether tokens they issue out there into the public, they have to hold that equivalent in US dollars within their company. And it is a company registered with the government, right? So there you go. So that is why I do cash out some of my Tether. And in fact, let's go take a, you know, I've actually cashed out quite a few of my Bitcoin recently because of the price pump. So I don't really have a whole lot in here. But let me show you. And the good thing about Exodus, what I like is you can actually exchange your Bitcoin to, I don't have a whole lot right now. I did cash out quite a few. You can exchange coins. So Bitcoin, you can actually exchange it to, let's see here, you can actually exchange it into Tether. Of course, they do charge a fee, but here you go, see? 1 BTC equals 10,522 USDT. So there you go. So that's, I mean, again, Megumi, this is just my opinion. I am not your financial advisor. If you want to go ahead and keep all of your Bitcoin just in Bitcoin and ride the fluctuations of the prices, you know, ride this roller coaster known as Bitcoin, then that's totally up to you. You can also do core compounding. Now, if you don't know what core compounding is, you can always check out the Oracle's videos. He has BitMEX Fast Money Trader. He has OMAX Crypto Intelligence Report. I do have his channels down below if you're interested in that, because you could do that too. You just core compound. So core compounding is just when you see price pumps like this, where it's up to 11,000 after you bought from a dip, like maybe up to here. Maybe let's say you bought, okay, let's do this, it's easier. Let's say you bought at 10,264 and then it's now this price. Let's just say 5,000 is your core compounding number or your base number. So anytime you see that USD value goes up over 5,000, you can exchange it into Tether, whatever the difference is. Let's say you made $100. So you can exchange that bit of Bitcoin into $100 worth of USDT so that your core value number, USD value number, in whichever wallet you're using, whether it's Exodus, whether it's Cash App, I've even done it with Cash App. You know, whatever number you have, it'll always stay at that number, that USD value, right? So for me right now, let's say I'm just gonna use a small one because my balance is so small. But let's say I core compound it with $10. So right now I would exchange $3.51 into Tether or cash out into USD, so that I will always have $10. And when I see it dip below $10, then I'll buy some more. If I see it dip below to, like, let's say 5, then I'll buy 5, because that means the price of Bitcoin went lower. So then you will get more Bitcoin for your USD. So you can do things like that. It's not really that complicated, but then again, also, this is just my opinion. Megumi, you're always free to do whatever you want to do, but just know that Tether is pegged to the US dollar, and that's why it'll never go lower than $1 or higher than $1, right? It's just one of those that if you want to hold on to the value, I mean, but you don't want to cash it out into fiat quite yet, then you can cash it out into, or exchange it for something like USDT, Tether. So hopefully that answered your question. I don't know if that was clear enough or not. Let me know in the comments, but I will, share this video with you under your comments so that you can see it. But hopefully that helped out a lot of people, because guys, the name of the game is take profits, no matter whether you're doing trading or you're just holding or you're just putting it into platforms. Always withdraw or always cash out to make profit. That's the name of the game in crypto, guys. And in fact, today is Wednesday, so I like to talk about my Wednesday Amazon product of the week. So since I am talking about these kinds of things, taking profit and being smart with just your money and crypto in general, if you have not already, guys, read this book, The Richest Man in Babylon, I will put a link down below. You really need to check it out. And look, it's only $5.89 if you are a Prime member. You really need to read this because you really need to change your mindset. You need to be smart with your money, but also know that you have to take some risks. But you're not gonna just do it by saving. No, you're not gonna do that. But that's why I think you should definitely check this book out if you have not already. And if you're even considering buying anything in Amazon, I have a link down below. I would appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything extra to use my links. I do get a referral fee. I would appreciate that, because I want to know that I'm providing you with some value and some, just information and some entertainment, hopefully. Speaking of which, don't forget, guys, I am at my 1,000 subscribers because of you wonderful subscribers, commenters, Crypto Mama Mia viewers. And so I am giving away, like Megumi, I am giving away some BTC. So make sure you watch my video that I published yesterday on September 15th. And follow all the directions. Make sure you do, because if you don't, I would hate to see you get picked by the random comment picker and your comment did not fulfill all of the requirements. Right? So go ahead and check out that video if you do want to win some of my BTC and Megumi. I hope that helped you. And guys, remember, always stay safe, stay healthy, stay sane. That's the most important to me, I think. And have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you at the next video. Adios.